Good evening, everyone. I'm glad you all could make it. My name is Damon Thibodeau, and I'd like to welcome you to my presentation tonight, The Benefits of Adequate Income Protection. This speech is for my Communications 1321 Section 3B class at Lamar University, Business and Professional Speech. I was going to start with a question this afternoon, what is income protection? But I decided to jump right in and let you know that income protection is life insurance. Now, life insurance is a topic that most people do not want to talk about. They tend to run away from it or shy away from it. But it's a good chance that if you're living, you're going to need it. So in other words, it's a necessity. So while I have your attention for the next few moments, I'm going to share with you the benefits of having adequate income protection. We all need some form of life insurance. Choosing the right one and amount can be a bit tricky. There is a common misconception that life insurance is just to pay for funeral expenses. But this is furthest from the truth. There's a theory in the insurance industry and the financial services industry known as the dime theory. And what the dime theory is basically an acronym which stands for debt, income, mortgage, and education. And it's this method that is used to determine how much life insurance you should actually have on yourself. The D stands for death and debt, not just death. According to the Family Protection Center, the average funeral costs between $5,000 and $10,000. The average amount of credit card debt, according to the Investor Place article, is $15,000. The dime theory states that your insurance coverage should be enough to cover your death as well as pay off your debt so that your loved ones aren't hurting when you leave. Debt's paid in full. The I is for income replacement. And what that basically means is you have two people living in a house together, maybe a family, they may have kids. If the breadwinner dies or if one of the spouses die, then you're going to miss that income. And what life insurance does is to help you to replace that income because you're going to need it, because without it, your family will struggle. Right now in America, 1 in 5 households with children under the age of 18 are underinsured. And 62% of those households say that if something were to happen to one of them, then they wouldn't know what they would do, they would make it, they would struggle. The M stands for mortgage. Now the average mortgage home cost is $147,591. not $591. So in addition to paying off your debt, replacing your income, insurance is to pay off a mortgage for your family so that they won't have to look for anywhere else to live. They won't have to jump from pillar to post or move in with relatives because times got hard. The E is for education. And parents love their kids and they want their kids to get a good education, but if a breadwinner or a spouse dies, how can that be possible with the rising cost of education? Right now, education in the United States, for two-year college is roughly $25,000 a year, and a private institute is close to $50,000 a year. So actually, can all this be done on a $10,000 life insurance policy? No, it can't. No, it can't. Okay, my next point that I would like to make is that life insurance can leave a legacy for your family. The average inheritance in America is $177,000. How many of you would like to have that in your pocket right now? How many of you have had family members leave you an inheritance? Think of how much happier your family would be if you left them an inheritance. They could buy a new home, they could take a vacation, they could start a business, they could, you can actually leave a legacy for your family through insurance. So, as you can see, life insurance is not just to bury someone, it's to relieve the financial burden that is caused from the debt that you leave behind. So by having a sufficient amount of insurance coverage, you can pay off your expenses, replace your income, pay off a home, educate your children, and leave an inheritance. The lifestyle they've had before, the lifestyle they were accustomed to, they will continue to have, and they will not have to deal with the financial stress of not having you around. Thank you. If you have any further questions, I'll be available after this.